welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to see you all today. Now, for today, because, you know, I love you all, we're going to do 3 balloons instead of just 1 because, well, they're all very quick and they kind of come together. So we're going to do all 3 PJ Masks balloons in one video. So for Catboy and Gecko, they use 2 balloons and a scrap. So Catboy is 2 blues and a blush scrap. Gecko is 2 greens and a blush scrap. And then for Owlette, she's 3 balloons. I am using Fashion Raspberry from Bellatex because it's gorgeous and it looks more like her than red or other colors. But you can use red or like Fashion Fuchsia as well. And then I'm also using light pink for her wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Catboy. I have about 4 or 5 fingers at the end here, and we're going to start by doing a pinch twist. Now we're going to do 4-finger bubble, and then another 4-finger bubble. Now I could keep holding on to this, but it makes the rest of it very difficult. So I know now that there is enough room here to twist one in the middle, and it's soft enough and I can get my 4-finger bubble. So I'm going to let go of that, but not this part. Now I'm going to do a 4-finger bubble, and then come back up and across to make those 2 4-finger bubbles. And then we're going to do a bird body. So I'm going to come down with a 4-finger bubble and just roll that through. So open up those 2 that we made and push it all the way through. And that'll be a nice bird body. Now this is going to be our scrap. I have a whole balloon, but it'll do all 3 of my PJ Masks characters. So just connect it to one side and then do a 4-finger bubble and bring it all the way across. And then you should have it like this. So we have our 3 dark blues, and then we have our blush. I'm just going to tie this off on either end. That way I will have this for Gecko and Owlette. And this one's not going anywhere. Now we're going to do a 4-finger bubble and another 4-finger bubble. Now at this point, we're going to figure out where the top is. So this is going to be his chin, these are going to be his eyes, so these 2 are going to be the top. So I'm going to connect this to the pinch twist at the top. And then we're going to redo that twist there. So we should have this nice house shape at the top here, and then this balloon off at the side. So I'm going to take this balloon, and at the very top, where we already determined was the top, get to that, we're going to open that up. So we're going to open that up and then push this down through the top and out the bottom. So you should see the blush and 1 blue where the bottom, where it's coming out. Pull it all the way through. Now you want to make sure this pinch twist is sitting at the front. This will make this next part a lot easier. So we're going to use this pinch twist as the nose. So we're going to take where the eyes are going to be, lift it up, push that pinch twist down, and just roll those eyes over his nose. And then it should end up like this. So we have 2 ears, a nose, his eyes, and his chin, and then the back of his head. And then this is going to be his neck and other things. Now we need another blue for his body. This is again about 4 or 5 fingers at the end. So we're going to do 2 pinch twists. First hand, 4-finger bubble. With 2 more pinch twists. So 2 pinch twists, 4-finger bubble, 2 more pinch twists so we can connect his neck. 4-finger bubble. Another 4-finger bubble. We're going to come back up with the the 4-finger bubble, and this is going to make his legs. Now, just so this doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to take this and pull it all the way through. And we're going to come back all the way back up with a 4-finger bubble. And just wrap it into those 2 pinch twists for his neck. And then we're going to do a 4-finger bubble and 2 pinch twists. I have one here, and I'm going to break the rest off and just turn that into another pinch twist. And then we should have his body. Then we just need his head. So with the part that we have left over from his neck, we're going to do a little 1-finger bubble, and we're going to connect that into where you can connect his neck. So we should have it like this. Now we can take this and bring it all the way down to his legs. At which point we should have his body, his legs, his head, and then his little tail with whatever is left over. And we should have Catboy. And then we just need his artwork. We can do some straights, and then we have Catboy. Yay! Now that is it for Catboy. Now we're going to do Gecko. For Gecko, it's a little bit different. We're going to start with 1 4-finger bubble and then a pinch twist. So this is eventually going to be his neck, and then this is going to be for his nose. Now we're going to do a 1-finger bubble, or I guess 2-finger bubbles, 4-finger bubble, and then we're going to come back up with that 4-finger bubble, and then we're going to do that bird body, just like with Catboy. So 4-finger bubble, and then open and push all the way through. And just like with Catboy, this is where we add the blush. So we're going to, right where that bird twist meets that bubble, we're going to twist that in there, hide the rest, 4-finger bubble, bring it all the way down to the other twist. So we should have it like this, and then we can get rid of the rest of this blush. Tie it up. Oh! Hide it. Now because I want to use this for Owlette, I'm going to tie this off so I don't lose it and save it for later. Now we're going to do that same small bubble as we did on this side. Figure out where the top of his head is. So this is going to be the bottom of his chin, his eyes. So this is going to be the top. So we're going to pull everything to the top and wrap that into the pinch twist. So we should have 2 small bubbles and then this long bubble here and a pinch twist at the top. Now we're going to take this long bubble and we're going to pull that through under his eyes, through the top, under his eyes and chin. And then we want it to come through here, all the way through the bottom. And then again, this pinch twist at the top, we're going to roll that under the eyes. And then out towards his nose. So just like that. Just like we did with Catboy, except now we have a smaller balloon here for his neck, and then we have one coming straight out of the top of his head. But we're going to do his body next. And leave the rest for later. So we're going to do the same as Catboy. 2 pinch twists. 1, 2 for his hand. 4-finger bubble for his arm. 2-finger bubble for where you connect the neck. 4-finger bubble for his body. 4-finger bubble for his legs. Again, connect them. So you have 2 legs. Pull that through. If you don't pull that through, oh my goodness. The amount of kids that come back to you because their balloon has come undone is atrocious. So we're going to bring that back up. 4-finger bubble and then 2 pinch twists. Just like this. Perfect. Now we can take this. I pulled his neck out a little farther than I probably should have. So now you connect the neck to those 2 pinches. Now here at the top, we want to do a very small little bubble that you can very barely see. And then a pinch twist. Now this part gets a little more difficult. So we're going to do 4 very small 1-finger to 2-finger bubbles. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 in a chain. And we're going to bring this down, and then where you connected his neck, those 2 pinch twists on his body, you want to connect those at the back there. And this should give Gecko the spikes on the back of his head. Now at this point, you want to bring this down at the back, just like we did with Catboy, and twist it into his waist here. And then you should have his tail, his belly, and then the back of his spikes, and then his face. And then you just need to draw out the artwork. Oh. So smile. And that's it. That's Gecko. And now we just have one more. Our beautiful Owlette. Now for Owlette, we are going to use, again, I'm using Fashion Raspberry. Fashion Raspberry, that's what it's called. It's the raspberry one for Bellatex, because I think it's the best Owlette color to me. So to start, we're going to give it, we're going to start with a pinch twist. So this is going to be very similar to Catboy. So this is going to eventually be her nose. We're going to do a 4-finger bubble. And then we're going to do 2 tiny bubbles. And then a pinch twist. Now again, if you can't do this by holding everything together, you can let go. As long as you know that you can twist those again. So we need a 4-finger bubble, and then come back towards that 4-finger bubble, and then do your bird body. And then we're going to do a pinch twist right at the top side of her head. Now we're going to take our scrap, wrap it into that pinch twist, 4-finger bubble, and wrap it into the other pinch twist. And then you can get rid of the rest. Now we're going to do 2 small bubbles. And then we're going to do a 4-finger bubble. Oh, this is getting tough. Well worth it though, I promise you. And then connect them together. So for here, On the other side, you want to start doing those other bubbles that you had before. So 4-finger bubble. And then the 2 smaller bubbles. Now just make sure you're checking to make sure you're at your top. So chin, eyes, 2 pinks at the top, and then 2 at the back. Okay, so we are at the top. We're going to take this and we're going to push it through the top. All the way through the bottom. Oh! It's a little tough. Hold on, hold on. We can save it. We can save it. Okay, so this one just completely ended. This happens like balloon pop, so it's good to know how to save things. So we're going to try that again. So we're just going to start again and out of this and back to the pinch twist where we lost the balloon and just pretend like it never happened. So we're going to do 2 small bubbles, 4-finger bubble, and we're going to connect that to the pinch twist again. Then we're going to do 2 small bubbles. And then we're going to have our 4-finger bubble bag too. Sorry, I will never edit out a pop on you guys because I find things pop on me when I'm on the job all the time, and I feel like if I took out a pop, it would just be disingenuous, and it's just as important how to learn how to recover from a pop as it is to learn how to do a balloon. So we're going to pretend like it never popped kind of deal, and I just replaced the balloon where it popped, and then everything else from that point you just do as if it never popped. So we're going to pull it through the top again. Make sure that pinch twist is at the front so it's easier for your roll through. So we're going to push the pinch twist in and roll the eyes over top. And pull that nose out. And then we should, and then we should have little Owlette's little face here. This will be a lot shorter for yours because I added one, but it'll be perfect. So those bubbles we create that little flare she has on like her little ear wings things happening, and this is her little face. We're going to move on to her body. So we do this the same as we did the boys. 2 pinch twists, 4-finger bubble, 2 pinch twists where you connect the neck, 4-finger bubble, 4-finger bubble, come back up to connect those legs. Don't forget to pull this through or you're causing yourself problems. Bring it back up, connect to where you connect the neck, 4-finger bubble, and then 2 pinch twists. It's funny how Bellatex is always like that little bit longer than Qualitex. Alright, now we're going to take the head, create this small, tiny little bubble, and connect it right here where you connect the neck. And then you're not going to bring this one down at all, you're just going to get rid of it. And then wrap that in so it's not going anywhere. Then you should have this. Theoretically, our kid would be very happy with this design, and you wouldn't have to go any further, just do the eyes. But we're going to add wings, because I'm always extra. So the hands, where they're 2 pinch twists, we're going to take our light pink, wrap that into those hands. And now for the light pink, we do have like a little extra with 6 fingers at the end. Now we're going to do about a 4-finger flower petal. No, do about a 3-finger flower petal here. Yeah, 3-finger looks better than the way I was doing it. So we're going to do a 3-finger flower petal, a small bubble, and then we're going to do just a little one. It's just a little smaller than a 3-finger flower petal. And then we're going to pull this through. Sorry, it's hot, so it's a little hard to do pull-throughs today. So we should have a 3.5-finger flower petal, and then a 3-finger flower petal, and then, sorry, put a little bubble in the middle. And we're going to do a small little bubble again, and wrap that into the neck. So we should have it looking like this. So we wrapped it into the hand, 3.5-finger flower petal, bubble, 3-finger flower petal, bubble, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So bubble, 3-finger flower petal, roll it through the center, or else you're going to have a lot of kids coming back for repairs. Another bubble, wrap it into that hand, and then we're going to do that 3.5-finger flower petal. And then you can get rid of the rest of this. And that is it. Now, what I've noticed too though, like normally I don't carry a lot of 160s with me, but this also looks really good with 160. I showed you with a 260 because that's usually what I have on with me and what most people carry with them, and I think it still looks really good. And then you just need to do the face. And then you have all 3 of your PJ Masks characters and 3 balloons in this scrap for less. Aren't they cute? Like, these guys are adorable. And, well, I think they are, and I haven't ran into a kid who doesn't like them, so I hope you like them too. Anyways, I know this video is long, and if you made it to the end, give me a thumbs up, because this one was long. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Stay safe.